First Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye shall show forth the praises of him who had called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Kakadash, name of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son in the original Hebrew. And I'm here with another Can Be lesson. Let's get it. I got the definition of peculiar, Merriam-Webster, as in unusual, being out the ordinary. Synonyms compared to peculiar, unusual, extraordinary, unique, exceptional, abnormal, rare, uncommon, odd, remarkable, outstanding, singular, atypical, incredible, exceeding, phenomenal, striking, noticeable, especial, and that's a good word to be called, peculiar. Psalm chapter 82, verse 5 and down. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. We need new rulership. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, peculiar people. But ye shall die like man and fall like one of the princes. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon this earth. And that's the transition of a kingdom and understanding that you're at a lower state, but we will be back on top.
The it's not so much that we're not niggas. Of course we're not niggas, but we're not just American citizens either. We're not unplugging from this degenerate shit just to imitate the so-called white man. No, we're kings, man. We're kings and priests. And Eve, and let me tell you how influential the Israelite man and woman is on this earth. Jake has all the influence to make the rest of the world to want to be a nigga. Jake got the rest of the world drill rapping. But Eve got the rest of the world twerking. Eve got the heathens twerking to the best of their ability. I used to go to the clubs and the Edomite woman want to dance on me, and she'd be like, you know, I can't dance like a black girl, but you know, I do my best. Something to that effect, and it'd be funny to me. You know? Like Eve is trending in whoredom. Eve has she set precedent for being a whore. Jake set precedent to be a nigga. Everybody want to be like the Israelite man when it comes to the darkness. So how much more are you supposed to set precedent for conduct? Set the standard for conduct. No, in the kingdom, it's gonna be cool to be a son of Yahweh. In the kingdom, it's gonna go back like to the what they call the dark ages. It was trending. It was the culture to act like you're royal. Having class was the culture in the Middle Ages. It said that even homeless people had etiquette in class during the Middle Ages or the Dark Ages, because we understood that was of the Most High. That's kingly and royal and regal. Not this degenerate shit. So in the kingdom, class is gonna be the culture. Degeneracy feels good. Degenerate food, it feels good. Degenerate music feels good to the flesh. Degenerate dynamics between a man and a woman, it feels good. Laying with two bitches, I'm quite sure that feels good. You know, debauchery feels good. You know, but its degeneracy is heathen, and it's detrimental to your race and to your body and to your health. See, when you're a slave, you never have peace. When you're a slave to your flesh, and this is something that we notice as men, the struggle and sisters, the struggle with trouble in your own flesh, not just trouble in the flesh with, you know, with your spouse. Because it says you're gonna have trouble in the flesh in the sense that y'all gonna have disagreements. But just the war in your own body. When you're a slave and your impulses control you, you don't have peace. But once you win the war within, you have peace. Well, the interviewer might be of another nation like an Edomite, but the topic was, all right, how was Pac back in 93? What type of nigga was Pac back in 93? All right, what really goes down in the penitentiary? So what did the Crips do back in 96 doing that little, it's some bullshit, and it never goes outside of that. See, I'm in my 30s, and I'm still young, but this street shit was popping back when I was 14, 15. Back when T.I. and Jeezy were big faces in rap. So it's like, damn, niggas still on that same shit. You know, powerless niggas talking about gang banging. Ain't built not one building. At least 100 years ago, Jake had districts there that was still in the heathen state of mind. They were not in their right spirit. But at least as men, they were men. All these different gangs, a nigga ain't built not one building. You know? But all these different platforms on YouTube, it's like, it's enchantments to keep Jake in this nigga state of mind. And Eve only exists as a whore in this society. But at the same time, Jake has influence, so the rest of the world want to be niggas and whores because of Jake has been seduced into being niggas and whores, man. But Eve, you supposed to be the emblem of royalty, and not just royalty, righteous royalty. Eve was beautiful as hell in the 60s and the 50s and the 30s, and one thing they had was etiquette. Eve doesn't have etiquette, and one thing she had was elegance. Eve was elegant. Niggas had something called dignity. So it's two things that you don't see in the nation of Israel anymore: elegance and dignity, or class and dignity, man. Hey, but with that, to the next time, shalom.